This rain is so beautiful, but I'm sitting in my car filling out these books that I need to send off. And I just wanted to share something with you guys. You really realize that you are maturing into the adult, into the woman or man of God that you are supposed to be when you start to lose people. hmm Yeah, when you stop allowing people to rush you into committing to things that you haven't even had time to ask God about. When you stop allowing people to condemn you for things just because you don't think the way that they think, because you now understand that your spirit is more important than what your flesh wants. Prime example, I no longer allow people to rush me into doing things. I used to be a people pleaser to the point that if I knew that I could, when I was in corporate America, if I knew that I could leave my job for lunch a little bit longer than I typically would leave it so that I could go across town to take someone somewhere and then come back, I would risk the fact that A, I might be late back to work because I'm a good employee, so I knew that I wasn't going to get fired, and B, that I was going to have to either miss lunch or have to eat while I'm driving because I'm doing something for someone during my lunch break. Those types of things. Like when someone asks you to do something and you don't take the time out to talk to God about it first, you place yourself in compromising positions. I remember being asked to drive someone somewhere, not knowing what they were doing there. And come to find out, they were committing a crime. Now, I don't know what actually happened inside that house because I wasn't in that house, but I know when they came outside, they made me drive faster. And I'm like, why do I need to rush? Like, why am I driving fast? And then that's when you start getting cussed at and getting told that you're not smart and getting told that you're an op and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, I need to know where I'm driving to, why I have to drive so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't be placing yourself in compromising positions once you know who you are. And when you give your life to God, you start to find out who you are. You start to find out what your values should have been all along. You stop allowing other people to dictate your relationship with yourself. I was a people pleaser to the point that I would literally not even have a relationship with myself. Like, I loved everybody, but I did not even know who I was, nor did I even like me. I could tell you everything about everybody around me, but I couldn't really tell you much about myself because I suppressed everything about me to make other people happy. But no more. I no longer do that. And when you start to stand firm in who you are, you start to lose people because the people who benefited from you not speaking up are the ones who are going to be mad and feel like you think you're better than them when you start to speak up. When you stop allowing other people's voices to overshadow your voice, the ones who were using you or the ones who knew that you were more than you knew that you were will start to be offended by the fact that now you know who you are. And sometimes they don't even realize that's what it is. But the devil tricks people into being jealous of others. Somebody with more than you can be jealous of you because of who you are. You walk into a room and people respect you. Somebody who could have $1,000,000 might be jealous of you because you get respect, you get reverence, you get love when you walk into a room because you're a genuine person. And they don't get any of that because they step on everybody's necks and heads, and that's how they're a millionaire. So making sure that you know who you are, you will never shake, bend, or fold for anybody. You won't shake, bend, or fold for the enemy. You won't shake, bend, or fold for anything that is not of God, and people hate that. So many people feel like they have to be, have to do, and have to say what other people tell them to be, do, and say. So once you become someone who does not have to be, do, or say what other people tell you to, you're a force to be reckoned with, and nobody wants to bother you. They would much rather try and disrupt your peace from the outside by telling other people negative things about you, whether they're true or not. They feel like trying to shine a light on the things that are negative about you will pull people away from you. But baby, anything that is for you will continue to be for you, especially if you're living for God. You could tell somebody anything about my past. That's not going to stop how they feel about me today, because anybody who was in my presence will feel the love of God. I haven't been around one person who doesn't like me because I'm not a genuine person. Anybody who doesn't like me is because there's something about their spirit that is causing them to not be able to coexist in the same room as me. because I'm genuine. Genuine. If I have an issue with someone, I'm going to call that issue to the forefront and speak about it in front of their face. I don't smile in people's face and talk about them when they walk out of the room, but most people in the world do that. And a lot of Christians are still worldly. So when you know who you are, you don't have to worry about what somebody's going to say when you're not in the room, because if what they're saying is not true, the truth will come to light. Evil is always unmasked eventually. Always. It don't matter how many years they get away with it. Eventually, evil will always be unmasked. Everything has to be revealed. Just make sure that your closet doesn't have anything in it that you're afraid for a light to be shone on. Because if you are, you better repent on that now. Because if you don't, and you die before you shine a light on those things, baby, I feel sorry for your soul. God bless you.